Moin Leute und schön, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt beim neuen Video von mir auf meinem Kanal. Heute schauen wir uns mal an, was in Jahr 7, Season 2 so alles passiert. Bin sehr gespannt. Jetzt schauen wir mal rein.
We're introducing a new operator, SENS,
Auf den
and
freue ich
they're
mich schon
coming
sehr.
with a new weapon to the game as well as an amazing ability. We're also introducing a new team deathmatch map. This is a new
Holy shit. Team Deathmatch Map. Boah, die ist richtig eng.
space where players can jump in and warm up.
Ah, nice für ein Warm-Up.
On top of all of
Really
this
sehr.
too, we're introducing the
Richtig geil.
shooting range where you can jump in, test recoil, test your weapon loadout, and have a lot of fun.
Holy shit, das ist ja Viva Valorant. Richtig nice. Finde ich richtig gut.
This does
Okay, dann ist das hier quasi von SENS das Bildchen. Ist okay. Kann man machen.
There's a lot of power in lines of sight in Rainbow Six Siege. But what if you were watching an angle and all of a sudden you saw this?
Holy shit.
Would you shoot it?
Einmal ehrlich, was ist das bitte für ein Gadget? Das ist doch komplett OP. Gibt der Angreifer so viele Möglichkeiten jetzt. Davor fand ich ja Verteidiger ziemlich OP, aber mit dem Ding habe ich nur noch Bock auf Angreiferzeit.
Melee it? Approach it slowly and try to walk through it? Oh, don't do it! No, don't worry about it. It can't hurt you. It's a wall made of light, created by the ROU projector system, and you have SENS to thank for it. SENS is the new attacker, arriving with Operation Vector Glare. And
Nice.
they're also bringing a new weapon with them,
Neuer main.
the high-capacity POF-9 assault rifle. Take it for a spin on the new shooting range and see how you like it. Then put it through its
So geil.
paces on the new team deathmatch
So
map,
geil.
close quarter. The dev team's got the details on all these
Holy
things,
shit.
as well as more to share on giving some operators a third secondary weapon option, implementing the first phase of the reputation system, and your chance to score some free operators. All this and more is coming
Okay,
with
ich finde das schon scary, so, wenn man jetzt hier einfach durchläuft, so sieht der Feind dich doch als erstes so, weil wenn man jetzt so
implementing
guckt,
the first
man sieht ja jetzt
phase of the
quasi
reputation
gar nichts, so jetzt in dem Moment. Immer noch nicht,
system.
immer noch nicht.
And
Und jetzt sieht man erst was. Und bei dem Puls sieht es so aus, als wenn er ihn gar nicht gesehen hätte. Also als wenn er ihn als erstes sehen würde. Keine Ahnung. Ob da so, dass du, wenn du durchgehst, dass du quasi kurz länger nichts siehst. Das ist wenigstens für die Verteidiger ein bisschen fair ist. Ich weiß es nicht. Wirkt aber
your
jetzt
chance to score some free
in dem Fall nicht so.
operators. All this and more is coming with Operation Vector Glare. Let's get to it.
Explored different hairstyles
Sieht ein bisschen aus wie Echo von League of Legends. Oh, ein entfernter Verwandter.
to the
So Sounds is a 3L'd 1-speed rolling obstructive utility. This is a rolling device that you toss. It's a throwable gadget. It rolls around. It will bounce off in a pool-like fashion. So it enters a corner and leaves the corner in the opposite.
Aber
Bounce
sagen
off
wir mal in diesem Fall so, was hat mir das jetzt hier gebracht? Ich sehe ja auch nichts. Ich mit der Drohne? Und dann Prefire? Keine Ahnung.
in a pool-like fashion. So it enters a corner and leaves the corner in the opposite angle. This will allow the players to have some really creative use of the gadget. And as it travels along, it will leave some projectors along the path. Those projectors it will leave some projectors along the
Okay, das ist schon ein gutes Stück. Schon ein sehr gutes Stück.
path. Those projectors emit a light wall for a set amount of time, and those light walls will block line of sight, but they won't block anything else. So if you want to use it to shoot with your high capacity weapon through it, or you want to use a grenade or something else from your team, this is the perfect gadget to create a window of opportunity for the attacking team. After a set amount of time, the light wall will retract and they will fade away.
Ja, also es zeigt auch an, wann es verschwindet. Also es ist nicht einfach weg.
We have the 417, the Gun 6, the 9mm, the SDP 9mm.
Okay, das ist auch nochmal wichtig zu sehen. Gadgets, Claymore, ja. Mit den Waffen kenne ich mich nicht so aus. Aber es ist trotzdem mal schön zu sehen, werde ich alles noch testen.
The secondary art breach and the Claymore. So we have a really big package that is topped off with the POF9, the really brand new assault rifle that we're bringing with this season. It's a high capacity, low damage,
Die
and
Waffe
low
sieht aus, als wenn sie auch
destruction
schön Recoil hätte.
assault rifle, but it's really
Aber wie können wir ja
reliable.
denn testen?
Sounds is
freue mich schon so
a
sehr.
pure support. We see Sounds as the quarterback. So we have Sounds bringing the diffuser, you can secure a plant. There's really a lot of things that you can do with the ROU projector. You take the POF9, you take the secondary art breach, so you're bringing a lot of utilities for your team.
Hä, wie geil ist... Also,
So you're
stell
bringing
ich mir
a lot
komplett
of
broken
utilities for your team.
das hier. Was ist das? Okay, man kann vielleicht durchprefire, aber sind wir mal ehrlich, was ist das? Was ist das? So, Monty vor und dann easy. Die sehen ja absolut gar nichts.
As much as the ROU is a very flexible tool for the attackers, we have some ways for the defenders to counter this gadget. You have multiple ways, either active or
Warte mal.
for the defenders to counter this gadget.
Verschwindet der instant. Also mit der Animation schon, wie es gerade sich aufbaut. Wollen wir das nochmal langsamer. Okay. So. Er wirft das Teil. Baut sich auf. Okay. Ja, nee. Während sich aufbaut. Also es sieht nur so aus, als wenn er dahinter schon vorher bei der Animation verschwindet. Okay, passt doch so. Sieht doch geil aus, Mann. Bin mal ehrlich, ist doch geil.
Or passively. Jaeger will interact only with the wheel part of the ROU. So if you have your wheel rolling in, leaving 3 projectors, and it gets into the range of a Jaeger, it will get zapped, but it will leave the 3 projectors that are already there. Wamai can also counter the ROU. The magnet will catch the wheel. It will stop the wheel from doing its thing. It will then release it with a new direction, and a lot of chaos will happen from there. The interaction between Aruni and Sound's gadget is really both way. We have the small gap at the bottom of the Aruni gate that you can slip the Sounds right underneath it. But if Sounds tosses it in the middle of it, well, it will get destroyed.
Ja, ist okay.
When we talk
Das wär ja
about
auch
some
ziemlich OP, wenn das trotzdem funktionieren würde.
passive counters to Sounds, we have Mute. The jammers are there, they're doing their stuff. It will not stop the wheel, but it will stop any projector
Lol. Okay. Ja, finde ich fair.
from creating their lights. So you can see something happen like 2 walls.
Schränkt auf jeden Fall, also gibt einen auf jeden Fall einen gewissen Vision-Schutz. So, kannst dich halt dann auf diesen kleinen Cage da konzentrieren, was noch frei ist. Finde ich fair, ist okay.
No panels, 2 walls. So it really creates some interesting angles and interesting gaps. We have Warden that can use the glass and see through the light walls. So this creates a reverse situation where
Okay.
Sounds is in danger while Warden is
Kann
really like
durchschauen.
on the hunt.
Okay, dann,
The bulletproof camera is really
Absoluter
a
Counter.
interesting gadget to counter sounds. It comes in 2 parts. We have the first part where an active
Leute, man kann da durchgucken mit der Cam.
player can see through the wall with the vision like we would have with the smoke. But you can also use the EMP dart to disable the projectors on the floor. So one way to create a hole in the wall and have an opportunity is to use explosive devices. The projectors themselves are bulletproof, but they can be destroyed by explosives. So
Okay.
it's really an organic way to create an opening in the wall.
Ich sehe schon die ganzen C4s reinfliegen.
Similar to the bulletproof camera, the evil eyes will be able to see through the light wall. You can use the laser to destroy anything that could be on the other side. So it's really a passive and inactive counter to sounds. A barbed wire deployed in a doorway will slow down the wheel, so this will make sure that the gadget doesn't go as far as planned. Sounds is a very versatile operator, so
Holy shit.
you have all of those
Auch absolut krank.
possibilities, those opportunities to use your gadget and create some windows of opportunities, create some awesome play. It's really an operator that is made for you, so I can't wait to see the creative plays that you come up with.
Come here! I dare you!
User is online and active.
Season 1 delivered a new way to get warmed up with Team Deathmatch, and Vector Glare is introduced.
Team Deathmatch freue ich mich auch schon. Das ist ein richtig geiles Format, was sie da neu reinbringen. Also man kennt ja Team Deathmatch schon, aber so einfach mal bei Rainbow so ein bisschen ballern, nicht so viel konzentrieren auf dieses Verteidigen, Angreifen, sondern einfach mal ein bisschen die Waffen testen, ein bisschen Aim reinbringen, wenn man schon frisch aufsteht und dann erstmal eine Runde Rainbow Six zocken will. Also finde ich nice, die Idee. Und die Umsetzung dahinter.
Introducing a new TDM map set in Greece. Senior level designer Jeremy Dowsett is here to give you a tour.
The defensive setups, it's designed so you're not going to be safe. You know, there's a few little places you can go hide, but you're going to get found out very quickly and people are going to hunt you down. So it's fast.
Sieht schon nice aus, sieht so, jede Wand kannst du da aufschießen, also es ist schon richtig nice gemacht. Ist da so ein Glasboden? Kann man da durchschießen? Kann man da durchschauen, besser gesagt?
It's designed to be modular, and you'll see that in the art style there's lots of little hooks for cranes to pick up sections of the map and walls. In the fantasy it can be changed into anything else very, very quickly.
Richtig cool gemacht, okay. Hier kann man sehen.
Changed into anything else.
Man kann da durchgucken. Ob man jetzt noch durchschießen kann, ist jetzt die nächste Frage.
Very, very quickly. There's a lot of time and effort and thought that actually went into the color coding. The stairs have solid coloring.
Okay.
So you've got 4 sets of stairs that are fully color coded, and every room has a very simple thematic within it. So it's very clean, it's very simple. You know, you can tell a kitchen's a kitchen.
Simpel, aber gut.
Will have
Man muss ja
kitchen on
nicht
the wall, armory will have,
übertreiben.
you know, most of the major rooms will actually have words on them. So when you go through and you're spawning and you're running around, you can orientate yourself very quickly to know which way you're going. And with the main path, or the main paths, the circular path and the path up the center, it's always easy to get from the ground floor to the top floor. So it's super easy to navigate. You're always very close to a set of steps. There's a lot of destruction. There's see-through floors. You can actually see from the first floor through. You know, breakable floors. Everyone's got impact grenades. And as the walls break, then you have more angles and more lines of sight. And it will...
Auf dieser Map bist du ja nirgendwo sicher. Also da sollst du ja auch nicht sicher sein. Da sollst du nicht campen oder sonst was, sondern da sollst du einfach schön reinrennen und schön deine Waffen ein bisschen kennenlernen. Ja,
it was hard to kind of break my usual workflow to actually go, actually no, this line of sight is fine. Rather than trying to constrain it like we do in a competitive map, just being a little bit more free with the angles is actually quite rewarding and quite different. It's a lot of fun. It's chaos, but it's a lot of fun. The rounds are definitely going to be much faster because it's much cleaner, but when it comes to warming up your mechanical skills and your aim for going in and playing ranked, this is probably the best map for doing that. It's so fast-paced.
Boah, was war das denn bitte für eine
This is probably the best map
Waffe.
for doing that. It's
Holy shit.
so fast-paced. It's chaotic. 2-3 rounds of this map, you're going to be warmed up and ready for rank. That's for sure.
Characteristics of each weapon, the different attachments, and the different situations that they perform best in. But also, it's a great tool for testing our patch notes. When you read something within our patch notes, you can jump into the shooting range and learn the changes that have been taking place within those weapons. So if we had made any changes to the damage dealt by that weapon or the recoil spray patterns, now you'll have a place to have a static test that you'll be able to perform after each patch or each update. The goal of the shooting range is ultimately to give players a tool where they can learn about the weapons found within Rainbow Six Siege. Every operator is available within the shooting range, whether you own them or not. It's a great way of testing out the different weapons and loadouts of each operator, find the best loadout for you,
Holy shit.
and ultimately save the loadout so that you can perform at your best.
Wie geil ist das denn bitte?
So the shooting range is actually built to have multiple more lanes than you'll find in Season
So
2.
gut,
So we have
so
big
gut.
plans for the
Wirklich
shooting
so
range.
gut.
Also, we
Was
want
soll
to
man dazu sagen?
optimize the shooting range. So over time, we might
Macht das
change or
Spielerlebnis-
add the ways that
Das bringt das Spielerlebnis auf ein ganz anderen Level. Das macht ja dann viel, viel mehr Bock reinzuschalten einfach. Man muss sich nicht mehr aufwärmen bei Rainbow Six in irgendwelchen Normals oder Unranked Match. Darauf habe ich eh keinen Bock. Ich wärme mich eher in Ranked auf, weil ich keine Lust habe, in Unranked zu spielen. Da ist sowas einfach optimal. Bin mal ehrlich, das ist perfekt.
the different lanes work based on the feedback. We're really looking to hear how
Holy
you
shit.
feel about the shooting range.
bin so
What do you want to see
begeistert.
added? Please let us know.
Unglaublich.
Operator Guide is a new feature which you'll be able to access from the Operator album or within a match, which allows you to get important information about how to use the operator of your choice. For example,
Ich schwöre dir, genau das habe ich mir eine Zeit lang richtig gewünscht. Weil ich bin ja relativ neu bei Rainbow Six, also schon sehr neu. Und sowas habe ich mir halt immer gewünscht. Ich wusste viele Operator gar nicht, was sie machen. Und dann habe ich sie einfach, keine Ahnung, musste ich halt irgendwie ein Lonely Match oder ein Match ausprobieren, durchlesen, was es genau macht. Aber hey, hier siehst du es.
you can learn about the
Perfekt.
primary gadget
So
of
aussah,
the
ja.
operator
Prinzip
and be
Schild.
shown little clips
Eine
which
Tür,
illustrate exactly how to use their
Boden.
gadget. Additionally, you can learn about the different secondary gadgets that operator can equip, as well as whether it's attack or defend, the different actions which are available to you,
So gut.
such as reinforcements or putting up barricades,
Was ist das
or if
denn
you're an
bitte für
attacker, repelling and droning.
ein Season
These are
Update?
really key elements that all players should be able to know late in the game. But
So,
in Season
also
2,
das ist wirklich so anfängerfreundlich gemacht. Das ist, das hätte ich mir gewünscht, wenn ich vor einem halben Jahr, als ich angefangen habe, hätte ich mir das wirklich gewünscht. Und jetzt ist es da. Ich freue mich auf jeden Fall. Sehr gute Veränderung.
We are not touching this for you. We have the second option, which is having the screen shake, but just toned down a bit. And the third option is to completely remove this. This will allow our players that are affected by motion sickness to really enjoy the game a lot more than they could before.
Das ist auch eine super Veränderung. Werde ich 100% bei mir so einstellen.
Year 7 has been big for us, and we really think it's a great time to come back to Siege. Every player who have not played during Year 7 in order to earn big rewards. For every friend that you bring back and play 5 matches with, you'll be getting a new Year 6 operator in our pack that you'll be able to open, as well
Holy shit.
as some fallback rewards if you already have those operators. Additionally, there's new 3D animated skins that will be delivered to the players as well.
Holy
A great way to do
shit.
this, invite 4 friends, get a 5 stack going, and you can play any game mode to play 5 matches in order to get those rewards.
Ich kann nur noch 5 zu 5 spielen. Ich brauche alles.
It doesn't matter which mode you play, whether that be TDM, ranked, quick match, or event.
Oh
For
mein
each one of
Gott.
those friends, play 5 matches to unlock the rewards. Both the person who's been invited will earn a reward, as well as the referring player. For players who are coming back to Siege, having not played in Year 7, they get to be given a Year 4 or Year 5 operator into their roster. And of course, there's backup rewards if you have all of those operators. Additionally, after have coming back and played the 5 matches with the player who brought you back,
Wie geil ist das denn bitte? Was für eine tolle Idee. Okay, der Rest juckt mich hier nicht mehr. Alter, aber jetzt mal ehrlich. Wie geil ist die neue Season denn? Wie geil ist das bitte? Also worauf ich mich am meisten freue, ist wirklich dieses Trainingsraum da. Dann, eigentlich freue ich mich auf alles. Das ist ja ultra geil. Also wirklich richtig gut gemacht. Props gehen raus an Ubisoft. Also wirklich nice Veränderung. Hammer.